To any and all who are suffering from being a targeted individual, who are experiencing gang stalking, who are suffering from injustice or the subject of corruption or setups, those who are trying to leave a domestic violence situation or an abusive family dynamic, to those that are trying to rebuild their lives and escape homelessness and reestablish themselves financially after assaults on stability through targeting, to everyone who is suffering wherever you are in the world, I would like to invite you to join me this Saturday, November 1st, in a day dedicated to collective prayer, fasting, and acts of goodness by all of us who are going through these terrible and difficult circumstances. I have a very strong testimony in the power of prayer, and I have experienced firsthand miraculous escape and protection and deliverance in many situations. And though my prayers are never answered the way I want them to be, or when I want them to be, or how I expect, they're always heard. And I believe that as we collectively come together all over the world and take a day to dedicate our thoughts and our hearts and our minds to not just praying for our own situation, but for everyone that's suffering from targeting epidemic, corruption, injustice, all these difficult, painful situations, parental alienation, discrimination, whatever you might be going through. As we raise our voices together to the heavens, He will hear us, and there is power in that. I also believe in the power of fasting, foregoing something physical, something tangible, whether it be food, to be in exchange fed by the Spirit and nourished by the Spirit. Or if you have a medical condition or fasting is difficult for you, you could forego social media for the day or abstain from watching TV for the day, or whatever would be a meaningful offering on your part to show a willingness to sacrifice something in exchange for an answered prayer. And then thirdly, I believe that the best way to deal with our own suffering is to do good and help others, and to take our mind off our own problems and help someone else. And it can be a very small act. It can be a smile to a stranger. It can be a compliment to someone. It can be as simple as picking up a piece of trash on the ground or donating a piece of clothing you don't wear anymore to a women's shelter. It can be something very simple, but can have impact on a large scale if all of us collectively are doing the same on that day. And I would just encourage you to share this video with anyone that you think may benefit from being part of a large collective effort for healing in this area, for help and rescue and justice and an end to corruption. And I would also encourage those who are witnesses to corruption, who know what's going on and are afraid to speak up or don't know who to tell. Please join us in this day of prayer and fasting. Please pray that you'll have guidance and direction in who to speak to, how to handle it, and how to have the courage to do so, so that you can spare someone else's life, so that you can help them. And so often we can become consumed with all that we're going through that we can forget that there are thousands upon thousands of us going through the same situations, that are being set up for crimes, that are being driven out of our homes and our jobs, that are being stalked and hacked and harassed and threatened. We all can come together and collectively plead to the heavens for His help. And I invite you to join me this Saturday to do so.